Alright, so you fuckers still don't want to believe me that the United States may be a fucking corporation and how this GDP shit's all fucking bullshit, and with the governmental expenditures or government expenditures, meaning whatever they spend money on raises fucking GDP or gets added into GDP. Here we go. Cornell Law School. Look up U.S. Code Title 28, Code 3002, under definitions. Type it in yourself. Let's go to definitions. And before we get to what I want to show you, look at this. You wonder why I want to keep saying how the military, you wonder why why the United States wants military presence in fucking everywhere? Why we want to establish a base fucking everywhere? Here you go. Effing bananas, about to fuck your shit up. State means any of the several states, which is Florida, Delaware, so and such. District of Columbia, although they are not part of the 50 states. The Commonwealth of Puerto Rico, which is also not part of the 50 states. The Commonwealth of the Northern Marianas, which is also not part of the 50 states, or any territory or possession of the United States. Once we have territory, once we possess land, it becomes a state. And Commonwealth, if you really want to get into it, is I believe British or European. Look that up. Go balls deep, son. Go look for the fucking carrot in the rabbit hole, and you may get fucking bit by the fucking rabbit. I don't know. Alright, so check it out. United States definition. Again, Cornell Institute. United States. Very first one, a federal corporation, or an agency, department, commission, board, or other entity of the United States. Which United States is a corporation. What is this talking about? They want to talk about the deep state, or an instrumentality of the United States. Well, what is an instrumentality? Here it is. A principle of corporate, which is business. Something's got to be corporated. Corporate law that permits a court to disregard the corporate existence of a subsidiary corporation. What's a subsidiary corporation? See if we can get something. Here we go. Investopedia. They're pretty creditable. Subsidiary is an independent company that is more than 50% owned by another company, usually referred to as the parent company or holding company. Just how T-Mobile and Metro, T-Mobile I believe is either a subsidiary of Metro or Metro is a subsidiary of T-Mobile, which means T-Mobile, if T-Mobile is the instrumental or the parent corporation or the parent company, T-Mobile or Metro would be the subsidiary of T-Mobile. If you following me, one's a sister. Yeah, this is Wikipedia. I understand it's not too credible, but this lays it out. A daughter company owned or controlled by another company, which is called the parent company or holding company. Let's go back to it. So what is the United States? A corporation, an agency, department, commission, board, or other entity of the United States. An instrumentality of the United States. Rule is a principle of corporate law that permits a court to disregard the corporate existence of a subsidiary. That means they're closing their eyes to it. You want to talk about your deep state? disregard the corporate existence of a subsidiary corporation when it is operated solely for the benefit of the parent corporation, which controls and directs the activities of the subsidiary. So in my eyes, what this is saying is court is disregarding the corporate existence of a subsidiary. So this means that this law is permitting the courts to ignore the Constitution, to ignore the rights of the people, to ignore the Declaration of Independence, simply because the United States is a federal corporation and is also possibly instrumentality of the United States. You want to talk, I'm fucking crazy? Look at this shit. It's all fucking right in front of you. It's all fucking right in front of you. It's a rule, a principle of corporate law that permits a court to disregard the corporate existence of a subsidiary corporation when it is operated solely for the benefit of the parent corporation, which controls and directs the activities of the subsidiary. It's right in front of your face, people. Go ahead and go back to sleep. The fucking local authorities will take care of you. Idiots.